a much better voice than Olympia. We need them in control. So make sure you contact me. I'm really easy to find. I'm the owner at Sharpshooting. If you can't find me, you can leave me a message. I'll get back to you. I'm the 5th Congressional District volunteer, like all of you, volunteer election coordinator for the 5th Congressional District for all of our candidates. That's not just for Kathy, it's for all of them. But I'm here to tell you, we cannot afford to lose Kathy.
No, we can't.
Because Kathy isn't the only challenge race in the country, you guys. We need to do our part for the nation and keep her in office. So find me. I'm going to hang out today for a while. I don't want to take any of these signs home with me. Please make sure you get them home. It's really interesting to look at the campaign signs, where they are. In people's yards speaks volumes compared to right away. It speaks volumes of how the candidate has touched the community. Kathy is in the community all the time. She wanted to be here with you today, was unable to be here because she is been a unity in the community. She is on her way to the Lentil Festival. For me as a Spokaneite, I don't even know what that means, but that's where she's headed. We need to make sure that we do our part. She is one person, and she can't do it by herself. But I will tell you, she is working hard with a 3,000, none of us have a 3,000-mile commute to work. But she is on the road, and she is knocking on doors in Spokane, and she is doing her part. Let's all rally to get her reelected to the House. We need to keep her in that position. Don't let this election pass you by where you have decided that it's more important when you get home from work to put your feet up and drink a beer and watch football on TV. I'm telling you, it's more important for you to be out knocking on doors with the campaign, making phone calls,
be watching football
get
with
your
your
friends together,
right?
and come to the campaign office.
Fuck the NFL.
Give you a script, and we're going to get you going.
He just said watch football.
We need everybody's help. I want to again thank all of you.
I haven't watched football in 2 years.
The Second Amendment. It is the amendment that supports all others. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Or watch hockey. Hockey, they're not gonna. Yeah, you better get one. Hurry up, get your signs. Get your signs. You gonna get a sign?
If I run out of signs here today,
Ted's getting a sign.
I have more at Sharpshooting, and if I run out of Sharpshooting, I'm gonna get them from the campaign. So don't be shy. I want them all gone.
Thank you very much, Robin. We appreciate you. Thank you for the signs. Thank you what you do. I gotta get my daughter down. What time is it? Yeah, it's raffle time. Time to pick another lucky winner.
Raffle time. Look where you're getting that.
Terrell Dunlap. Where you at, brother? Right on. Go see Ashley. Get yourself your prize. Yeah, take them signs. One more sign up here. Nope, 2 more signs up here for anybody that wants a CMR sign. Hang that thing proudly or stick it proudly in your front yard.
I got my Trump sign still in my yard. Well, not my yard, but on my door. Trump. Oh, look at the cops over there. We got the
Let's
cops
have Jenny
over
Graham
there.
speak. See if she can get some
Jenny
flyers up.
Graham.
Thanks for being here today, Jenny. Appreciate you.
Trying to teach.
I got more signs in the car. Jenny Graham.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here today and have the opportunity to get to talk to you guys. I had the opportunity earlier this morning to be at the Unity in the Community event. So I'm glad that I
Let me go see if I can.
because I support that. One of the things that I want to is that I support our constitutional rights to enforce our God-given and nature's rights to protect our life, liberty, and our property. I've heard Robin talk about not worrying about masks being on the wrong side of the gun vote. One of the things that I'm going to tell you is that as a legislator, you're not going to have to worry about me being on the wrong side of the gun vote either. And I'm going to share a personal story with you as to why that is and why that's so important. I live in the city of Spokane, not too very far away from here. And I've lived in the 6th District for over 20 years where we've raised our children, and they've gone to District 81 public schools. So that's an issue that's very near and dear to my heart as well. And I will be working to protect our children and our community. The story that I'm going to talk to you about has to do with one night when I was laying there in bed, kind of half asleep, and I heard something that sounded like somebody on the roof of my house.
What?
So
Somebody was on the roof of her house? That's crazy. Who could be on somebody's roof?
No, I'm not crazy. I hear something. So I got up, just like any bad, scary movie scene. Trying to find out where the sound was coming from, and I opened the door to our bedroom, and right outside her bedroom window, there was a guy with, I don't know, it was a knife or a gun, I don't know which it was, but it scared me. Right outside my daughter's window. So I went, closed the door, called 911 to report the situation immediately. Let them know there's somebody that has a knife or a gun outside our daughter's window. And then I waited, and I called, and I called, and I called. 2 hours later, there were 2 police officers that showed up. Unfortunately, by the time they got there, my husband and I were forced to deal with 3 games.
How's it going, Matt? Good speech, brother. Awesome speech, yeah. Should talk more about them scumbags in Portland.
Oh, I know.
Well, I was hoping there was going to be a little more about this like me too.
When you see this guy, they Ted. I heard he's your competition.
In my lifetime,
Kind of.
where I don't take my safety for granted.
I didn't realize it. Ted's like, yeah, that guy wants to speak.
I
It's
have
like,
a
cool.
family member that was murdered.
They don't
And I
like.
also
Let's see,
have
that's the thing about them guys. They won't let us speak at their
One
events.
was domestic violence. None of them were trained to be able to defend themselves or their families. So unfortunately, they found themselves in a situation where they couldn't defend themselves, and they died as a result. That is something I cannot.
Hell yeah. Talks about
responsibility to watch out.
kind of brave though to come here and speak. Hope they were
All day long, but they have
That's
to get
un-American.
first. They don't have a police officer to send to your place first. So those are some very important issues that we definitely need to
There's Hawk Hammer.
to
Watch out for the media.
police officers for everything they do.
Don't tread on me.
Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you for putting your lives on the line to deal with those 3 gang members that I wish we would
going on,
have
Ricky?
not been put in the position to have to face. We have a choice. We either stand up
You
for
going to
our
the barbecue
rights,
after this?
or we give them away, and you don't
we didn't know
know
about
what's
it?
going to happen. 2 hours is a long time to wait for
Let's hear
somebody.
it.
I'm running for the House of Representatives, 6th Legislative District, Seat 2 position.
I'll
I'm
put this on
running
the
because
Facebook
I'm
page.
gonna be a legislator
Surprised my
that is
battery
also
hasn't
gonna
died yet.
watch out
About to
for
die.
hard-earned tax dollars. You do a much better job deciding where you're gonna spend that money than
With the
our
mohawk
government
left,
does.
huh? I don't see him.
I will also be the candidate that watches out for your family's safety, our community's safety, and I'll be working to protect your businesses and your jobs. I need your help. We need your help. As Robin said, please, please vote. It's so important. we cannot take this for granted. We're all in this together. It's going to take all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Jenny.
Good job.
Yeah, every time I
Thank you.
It's exciting.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
Next lucky winner is.
See this guy with the Ted Cummings hat? Guess what he
Oh,
is?
geez, if you can't write your dang name so it can be read, maybe you don't deserve to win.
He's going against
Eric
Matt
Hill?
Shea.
Really?
Is that what it is?
Eric
Hill? We got it.
He's lost. Matt
Hill?
Shea just showed me his phone. He's like, look at this. He's like,
Where you at?
he's like so far ahead of this guy. And like,
Is that him right there? Right on, Eric. Congratulations. Woo! What did he win?
where? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lightfoot
But I know
militia
they're liberal.
jacket
Oh yeah.
and some
There's a libtard. Oh, there she
18%
is.
brewed
She's
coffee.
right over there, dude. She was like, take a picture
Good
of me, and I
stuff.
turned around and I got her. I want to know where she's from. I should ask her what her, because there's people taking pictures, and that's the thing. If they don't know who they are,
It might be Antifa.
well, it's not
GR
even that. It's
Mobley.
just
He's going to give us some words
because
of
like when
wisdom
we were in
today.
Portland, there was a bunch of people
Give him
walking
a nice warm
around,
welcome.
writing stuff, taking pictures.
Stands a
and
constitutionalist
They,
and author
they were
and
saying they
radio
were
show
reporters,
host.
but a lot of them didn't have press
Thank you
passes.
for being here today.
It's like if you're an actual reporter from a legit news,
How many people have a constitution?
I got several.
You should get one and keep it with you.
How much are they?
So I operate
They
on
should be
three
free.
premises. The first one is reasonable
How
people,
much?
equally informed, seldom disagree. The problem is that middle part. And the reason why the framers were able to get along and agree so easily is because they all had the same information. A little closer? How about like that? Okay, so the reason the framers were able to coalesce and acquiesce and agree so easily is because they actually used the same information. They didn't have the internet, they didn't have a plethora of all this misinformation. Second premise I operate on, knowledge is power. So working on that middle part, equally informed, once we all start agreeing on stuff and we start understanding what the truth and the facts are, we become a little more powerful. The third premise is people are the fountain of political power. That was a standard fact. You'll read about it in Federalist Paper number 10, and it was common knowledge back then. And our problem is with our government, because we're not equally informed, then we send different messages and we're not the same in fixing the problems.
Grab one of those for if you want
So,
one.
if you understand the
up?
Constitution, the Constitution's a
Here,
contract,
I'll grab you one if you want.
Okay, yeah,
right?
sure.
Everybody got a phone?
Yep. I got one anyway.
So this is a Verizon phone. Have you ever heard of Verizon law? No. But there's a contract with Verizon. But there's no law that's been got from the contract. I want to get it to you today and shift your paradigm that the Constitution doesn't beget law. Legislators create law. And those are the laws. But the Constitution's a contract. It's hard and fast. And the only way to change it is through the Article 5 process. Period. A judge can't change it. Congress can't change it. The president can't change it. The only people that can change it are the states. And Article 7 actually, what's the best word for it? It solidifies and galvanizes the
Go on.
concept of the contract because
Went in for
U.S. House of Representatives.
that's exactly what it means then, and that's what it means today.
Not today.
And it also identifies who the stakeholders of the contract
So what are
are.
you, a Republican or?
Libertarian.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
As Madison
Like your
said on
colors.
June 6th, 1788, during the ratification
Are you
phase,
from
it's
what
not
part of
we the
Idaho?
people,
Post Falls.
It's we the
Oh,
people
cool.
of the 13 sovereign
Well,
states.
just so you know,
That's why it's the states
Proud
that
Boys
have the oversight over
chapter.
this
Have
contract.
you heard Proud Boys?
Inherent in contract law,
There's a libertarian named Gavin McGinnis.
inherent in contract law, is the
commentator.
stakeholders have
Oh,
the
cool.
ability
But we actually, there's a lot of, if you Google Proud Boys online, they've been actually banned from Twitter, and just like within the last week, all Proud Boy groups have been banned. But the best way to, probably for you to look up, we're starting a chapter, so the only way to be part of the Proud Boys is
expressed a desire to prevent misconstruction or
the North
abuse
Idaho
of
Libertarian Party Cavity Brewery every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. So if you're interested,
I have to look. You're on Facebook, probably.
Facebook, Twitter,
I'll
Instagram.
add you on Facebook. We got a page too that we run,
of its institution.
but we're kind
The Bill
of
of Rights was a negative
conservative,
placed
Trump
upon the
supporters.
federal government. It wasn't a negative place
A
upon
couple
the
of
states.
us, actually Tad, the guy that organized this, and a
Is that
couple
the
other guys,
Second
we went to
Amendment
Portland
is actually
on the
a
4th.
restriction on the
There's
federal
another friend of
government,
mine that's
not the
running
states.
for U.S. Senate. His name's Joey Gibson. He's
So
had
why
heard
is
of
it
his name.
that we are
Yeah,
afraid
he's
of
been
our
in the
states
news a lot.
passing a law
He
that's
has
going
a
to
group called
restrict
Patriot
our
Prayer,
gun rights?
and he's from Vancouver, Washington. So
Is there anything in the
he does a lot of his
Constitution that
rallies.
keeps the
He's actually
states
rallied
from
here,
being able to
but he
do
has
that?
most of his rallies like over in like Portland.
Yes,
Well,
yes. Yes.
they give him a lot
Yes,
of shit
the
because he's
14th
in Washington,
Amendment.
but he goes
You read
into
the
Portland.
14th Amendment section 1, it says
Basically,
no
what they
state
did is
mandate or enforce any law that shall
probably heard of
abridge
them.
the
I've heard of
privileges
that.
or
Yeah.
immunities
And
of
they're not big
citizens
here,
of
but
the
they're
United States.
supposedly
Be
anti-fascist.
very
So
clear,
you're
those
from
privileges
Idaho,
and
and like
immunities
probably, I
include
don't know
the
how
Bill
long
of
you lived
Rights.
here, but
So getting back to this
there's still,
contract, another
like,
thing that's
you know, like
inherent in
real
contract
skinheads and Nazis that
is
still
that
live
you
in,
and I,
you know,
Ted
this
and I
part of,
discuss a contract.
but they won't come
He's
to
gonna come
the real
work
areas
for
like this. They'll, you
And
know, they'll go
He
like
looks
in
at this
Portland,
contract and says, I see you're supposed to wear
they
head
just walk
attire.
up and punch a
And
Nazi.
we talk about ball caps,
I've actually
but
been called a Nazi.
is it okay that as long as I wear a hat to work, I'm okay, right?
but
And I
we
go,
went over
absolutely.
there
I sent it to him in an email.
They
You
said it
can
was
wear
supposed
any
to be
hat
like
you
the
want.
next
He shows up to
Charlottesville.
work and he's wearing a top hat.
It was
And my
interesting.
manager
Nothing
fires
happened
us,
because
and
the
then,
Portland
well,
police did their job
guess what? He
finally.
now has grounds because we agreed
But
on
this
the
Antifa group, they're
redefining that
socialists,
contract.
and they're nationwide, and they
So
believe
the
that
ratification dates
we
during
can
the
overthrow our
constitutional
government. You know, they're
ratification,
burning
they
flags in
actually
the street that day.
defined the Constitution.
I've heard of
They
that.
actually told
They
people,
finally messed up. They were shooting
delegates
marbles at us
testified
with
by
slingshots.
writers of the Constitution
They
that
pissed
this
the
is what
cops
this
off
line
because
means.
they told them, you know, it's
So
over for
that
them.
actually happened during the Bill
Yeah,
of
it was
Rights.
interesting,
A guy by the
but
name of John
I was
Bingham,
hoping
who wrote
that
passage,
Matt
that
Shea
clause,
or
that
one
no
of these
state
guys
shall
would
pass
talk
any
more
law that
about them
infringes
because
on
a
our
lot of
privileges
people,
and
like I just,
immunities.
well, you said
This
you
is
heard
what he
about them,
said
but
on the floor in the House. He said, Mr.
I mean,
Speaker,
it's like
that
if
the
you watch
scope
the news
and
or pay
meaning of the
attention, you'll hear about
limitations
Antifa
imposed by
there
the
in
first
Spokane.
section, 14th Amendment of the Constitution may be
I've been
more
targeted by them. They put my
Permit
picture,
me to say that the
I have my
privileges
helmet
and
right here and it
immunities
says
of the
Trump on the
citizens
front
of
of
the
it.
United States
And I ride
as
a bicycle, but
distinguished from the citizens of a
I
state,
ride all over
the
Spokane,
language
so,
of Article
you know,
4,
I'll end up,
are chiefly defined in the
like
first 8
downtown.
amendments of the Constitution.
This city is pretty liberal.
Therefore, those first 8 amendments
now,
are actually
Yeah.
applied to
Well,
the
Mike
states.
Fagan,
The states
the
can't
guy
pass
running
any
around with the
laws
green
that
shirt
infringe
or
upon
the
our
orange shirt,
rights.
he's the only
Don't you wonder
member
why we can speak
on
and
city
form
council
that the
that's
states can't pass any laws
conservative.
on those? Because the secular progressives have
It's just,
clung on to
just
those
kind of
and
scary
applied
because
those.
this is a
We
state
just need to
segregated
wake up
city.
and
You
realize, and
know,
actually Scalia in Heller v. D.C. actually tied this together. Those words I just
the
read
head
were
of the city
actually
council,
written
he's going to be
as a
running
part
for
of that
mayor, so
briefing and that ruling.
basically if he gets his
Bottom
hands
line,
in,
it's really important to understand your contract. I
becomes
bet
mayor,
everybody
we're in
here
big trouble.
understands
I
the
probably won't even
limitations
be
of
coming to
contract
this
with
city
your
because
employer.
I'm like, fuck this. It's turning into another
It's more
Seattle or
important to
something.
understand the limitations of contract with your government. And so if you want
One
to
reason I
start
left Washington.
understanding what
Oh, yeah.
clearly we're looking under, I would
Yeah, I've
recommend you
been
read the
debating it. I
ratification dates,
don't know.
because Madison clearly
I just
stated
moved back up
this,
here like in
that the
2010.
jurisdiction, let me be clear, the jurisdiction of the federal government is limited to the enumerated objects within the Constitution.
I can't wait to see this guy over
Do
here.
you know anywhere that it's
Democrat.
enumerated that the
He
federal
actually
government
wants to
has any
speak.
say over health,
Matt Shays
over
competition.
life,
He's running against him. I'm like, wow.
over marriage?
Let's see what he has to say.
They're overstepping their bounds. They've been doing it for a long time. I'd like to
if there was a
introduce you
liberal
to a concept
libtard,
of principle.
they
It's
don't
called
have to speak
auditing
up
the
there.
contract.
This is how we are.
I was at an event a couple weeks ago for Democratic candidate state house. And she had no problem with me being there.
Oh, that's good.
No problem at all. I didn't want to speak. I didn't ask this.
Committees of correspondence to actually work amongst the states in rebuking the federal government for violating their contract. It's time. It's time to call them out on the
Seattle, or if we're in
it's time to start
somewhere over on the other side of the state, there'd be counter protesters right now. They'd be coming across the street with their signs.
I really appreciate everybody
But this is Spokane. That's why I feel like
progressives here may have gotten a paradigm shift, and I hope I broadened everybody else's paradigm. It's about time.
Right on, GR. Thanks for being out here today. What a great bunch of information that was just thrown at us, huh? Rapper time, yet again. Next winner, lucky Mr. Mark T. Where's Mark T at? Hey, there you go, man. Head on over to Ashley, she'll hook you up with a prize. Looks like you got the sharpshooting range, indoor range mug that they donate to us with a shirt. And I bet you open up that mug there, you're going to find yourself an awesome firearms training voucher for defensive reality. Next speaking with us here today is going to be Bob McCaslin. Give him a nice warm welcome. Thanks for being here with us today, Bob.
Boy, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you. I meant to be here earlier. I got caught up at work, so I apologize for being late. But it's great to see all of you here. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure getting to know Chris from Spokane Concealed Carry, and I've gotten to meet more than a couple of times with him, and it's been a pleasure to be able to support all of what you guys are doing here. Is this better? Thank you. I'm used to talking to kindergartners and fellow state representatives, so it's is there no difference? I'm sorry. Yeah. And I see my seatmate Matt Shea back there. What a pleasure to see him here today too. So I just wanted to reiterate my support of the Second Amendment with absolutely no amendments to that amendment. Amen to that? Amen. And I have my concealed carry permit myself, and I continue to appreciate that privilege that we have. And it's not just a privilege, but it's a right. And we've got to continue to protect it, because there are those, I think, low information people that don't understand how important it is, because if we don't have it, then we have absolutely no rights at all, because the rest of our rights that are guaranteed in our Constitution will go away. And we've got to do everything we can to make sure that that doesn't happen. Amen?
Amen.
Okay, so I don't want to be long-winded. I just want to let you know how much I appreciate all those people who are carrying concealed today, because you have the right to do that, and you also have that privilege. And I have yet to meet somebody who didn't take that right and that privilege seriously.
About open carry. Open carry.
To be here today. Thank you.
That's your right too.
You come up and exercise my First Amendment rights. Amen. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today, Bob. Well, here we go. Put a big old smile on another person's face. 2 in a row? I don't know if we got that. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3 more speakers. How many packages we got left? 3 more packages. We'll just stick with one. Fred Lawn? Didn't we call that guy's name already? You won again? Fred Lawn? I don't know how to pronounce your name, Fred. Lawn. Holy crap. Congratulations, brother. You won yourself a Pelican mug, courtesy of Sharpshooting Indoor Range, shirt, courtesy of Sharpshooting Indoor Range, and a firearms training voucher through Firearms Training Academy Defensive Reality with Katie Brown out there in Suncrest. Next, up here today, speaking with us, we're going to have Larry Haskell. Larry Haskell. Where are you at, bud? There he comes. Hey, Larry, we appreciate you being here today.
Good afternoon. As usual, when you're down the list of speakers, a lot of what you had planned to say has been said, so I'll put an exclamation point on some of that. Can I hear it? Okay, I'll speak up. Want to know that I stand with you today as a private citizen and with anyone else that would join us in celebration of our constitutional rights. Rights that our founders believed were of divine origin, who were put to paper after much thought and debate by those ordinary men who were blessed with extraordinary courage, vision, and sense of timing. Men who pledged and risked their very lives to ensure that these rights would exist far beyond the lifetimes of the authors. Among them, the right to peaceably assemble here as we are today, the right to free speech without arrest that allows us to celebrate the accomplishments of our nation's founders, and yes, the right to bear arms. The Constitution of the United States declares for the whole world to know that the right of the people to keep and bear arms is not to be infringed. The Constitution of the State of Washington provides that the right of the individual citizen to bear arms in defense of himself shall not be impaired. Freedom, as is little else, however, isn't free. It is bought and paid for by past, present, and future generations who are willing to nurture and defend it. As Ronald Reagan once said, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. John F. Kennedy, at his inaugural address on January 20th of 1961, said these words, "And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebearers fought are still at issue around the globe and here at home. The belief that the rights of man came not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God." If we are, as President Kennedy said, willing to pay any price or bear any burden to assure the survival and success of liberty, that defense begins right here at home. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
And with the end of that speech, we have our next raffle winner. The other one. Chris Wagner. Winner, chicken dinner. Next up on our guest speaker list, we're going to have Jeff Stan, founder of Lightfoot Militia, give us some of his thoughts.
Thank you, Jeff, for being here. Good afternoon. How you loving the day? Beautiful out here. My name is not Jeff Stan. Sorry. A lot of you here know me on Facebook as Jeff Stan. That's my, I guess you could say, political profile. My name is Jeffrey Stankevich. You can understand why I shortened it. I'm the founder of the Lightfoot Militia. For those of you in the media, that's 2 words, please. Lightfoot. I started 10 years ago. I founded one unit. That's all I was planning on founding, actually, in North Idaho, in Boundary County, 10 years ago. And today we have 70 units in over 20 states. We're a constitutional militia. We are non-political. Sorry, I meant to move that ahead of time. We have to be non-political. We represent everyone's rights. We protect everyone's rights. I saw a statistic, or a post, I don't know if I want to claim it's a statistic, on Facebook that talked about the largest official army on the planet was the Chinese army. They have 2.5 million men under arms. But the largest unofficial army was the American gun owners. 700 million gun owners. And that's what our founders wanted, right? That's why we have the Second Amendment, because gun ownership protects your liberty. Gun ownership protects the Constitution, the constitutional republic. Everybody agree with that? It's totally wrong. Totally and completely wrong. Our founding fathers, yes, wanted us to have gun ownership. They wanted to protect our right to bear arms. Everyone.
Ted
Cummings.
Nice to meet you.
How many people quote the first part? Even if they do quote the whole Second Amendment,
I don't think this is a real
they kind of gloss over the first half and let you get to the second half. A well-regulated militia.
I just know, I know if it was the other way around though, sometimes they won't let us speak, so if they let you speak, it's like, that's awesome.
I totally get it.
That is the reason
oh yeah.
to maintain
I wrote a letter to the editor.
a standing militia, an organized militia.
Love to talk to him about it.
Oh yeah.
Eye contact.
Gun ownership is necessary for that. That's why it says that it's necessary.
Yeah, politics is a crazy thing.
But the emphasis nowadays is always on gun ownership. We have 700 million gun owners.
Mr. Shea. I know he's popular.
Which is good.
Like him and everyone.
Honestly, I'm not, but
But if any emergency ever happened, if there was any reason to call
what's great about America,
the governor
we
can
all
call up the militia,
disagree,
the county sheriff can call up the militia, the
unfortunately
Congress
now,
in the Constitution has the
I don't
power
know, I
to
just
call forth the
noticed, like,
militia.
sometimes you can't even talk to
What would
people
happen?
anymore. It's like, they want to
Everyone
fight.
would show up with the guns.
Well, I don't know.
Do what?
And that's what's wrong.
Start
That's
training?
why, I think that's why there's so
Start
much
organizing?
hate. Like I call it
In the middle of
hate.
an emergency?
Democrats say
That's-
that we're kind of
That's a plan for disaster.
hateful, or
You need to be
Trump's-
very prepared.
like,
The reason
it goes
why
both ways. That's what
I started the Lightfoot because I saw a need for it. What I saw in groups that
I
called
have to look you up. I don't know too much.
paramilitary efforts. Some guy would claim himself general, and anyone else who's joining me, you will be my man, and you have to have these political beliefs. Like, well, I have to
Oh, you're from Colbert.
I am a gun owner.
Oh, are you?
As long as it's in the Constitution.
That's awesome.
That's what
So you're a farmer, or?
the militia is to organize, train, and prepare.
I was looking into getting in.
That was the well-regulated part.
Kind of like that, you know about wagner.
Men,
Like to get a bull myself.
well prepared.
That's right. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely check you out. Yeah.
You want to comment on anything or argue with me or discuss anything?
Yeah, that's cool.
Our name has been trashed in the media
So we need more of.
by using people who call themselves militia and groups that call themselves militia that are no more
There
than
are some things that
criminals and terrorists. I don't know what
Oh yeah, I don't like that either. You know, I've been called a Nazi. I mean, you don't know me, but you can tell that I'm not fucking
do it
white.
differently.
It's sad, but
We organize on a
I've
daily
been called
basis.
a Nazi,
We
white
have monthly
supremacist,
trainings. All of our meetings are open to the public. We have a
craziest stuff,
liaison
all
officer and
because
sheriff.
I support my president.
We're not afraid.
And I come
We don't
to
wear
events like
masks.
this. So by me coming here, and because I believe
We do, we ask you to take it off.
First
We're taking a
Amendment,
picture.
and I'm a
If
Nazi.
you want to protect your job,
You can
fine.
see I'm on my back. It
Don't
says
wear
best,
masks.
you know.
We're standing
But
up.
I'm not, I'm not. You see, like, obviously, Democrat, but Democrats did that to me. And like this group, I don't know what you think of this group, but there's a group called Antifa.
And in order to have the motion, we have to stand together. We have to organize when we
So they're the ones that show up. I have another friend that's running for U.S. Senate against Maria Cantwell. You probably heard of his name.
If it did,
Joey Gibson.
then I could go down to
Look
the
him
Army
up.
Navy
There's so
store
much stuff
and
about
buy
him.
it for a junk
But
boots.
he created
And now
this
I'm
group
gonna go
called
Ranger.
Patriot Prayer. And because he lives on the other side of the state,
Going on the ship is
he's
great.